What areas do you want?
Hey, what's up everybody? This is Viridian Curve, and today we are going to be speedrunning Paper Mario the Origami King, doing a really ridiculous category, but we're gonna do it anyway. Destroy boat percent. For anybody who doesn't know what that is, it's essentially any percent where the main objective is to get to the Eddy River minigame. This boat can be destroyed, and so we are going to see how fast we can destroy it. So that's just the main goal. That's what we're doing, is what's happening. So we're going to do that. Bring up the volume a little bit here. There we go. So if you guys enjoy this content, please do consider following the channel, because that'd be greatly appreciated, as well as check me out on Twitter at ViridianCurve30. I do plan on being more active on the social media site, as well as on my YouTube channel, where I do plan on posting any Twitch live streams, eventually putting them onto YouTube. You can check that down in the About section. Just click on the panel and it'll bring you right to the YouTube channel. So, yeah, we are going to try and get a new PB. Shouldn't be impossible to do, but we are going to try to do it anyway, and hopefully it works. So, without further ado, we are going to get started very soon. I'm just going to double check what my current PB is, so that way there I know. I should have probably have written it down somewhere, but I didn't. So, whoops. So let me see here real quick. Let's see here. Okay. So it was this one, and if I check here real quick, PB was 223.58. So all I need to do is beat 223.58. So that's what we're going to try and do. Time is going to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Also, too, hopefully everybody who does end up watching this, I hope you've had yourself a great New Year's Eve, and let's hope that 2021 is going to be a much better year than 2020 was, because, man, 2020 was Threw in a lot of loopholes, didn't it? Loopholes, curveballs, and everything else under the sun. So as I stated, we're going to try to get a PB. I don't think it'll be impossible to do. I think it should be fairly simple. In order to get to the boat, we obviously need to be in Chapter 2. After we are in Chapter 2, then we need to beat the Water Elemental. And once we beat the Water Elemental, then we are good. So, that's the goal. Just beat the Water Elemental, get the power, fill up the lake, get on the boat, and destroy the boat. That's it. We're not trying to go through the entire game or any other crazy shenanigans. I haven't practiced any of the other chapters. The only one that I've extensively gone through a few times is Chapter 1 and the first portion of Chapter 2. And that's about it. I have yet to actually try to do a full speedrun of the game, but I enjoy doing this made-up category because it's fun. And hopefully you guys will enjoy it too. I also did look into the current world record holder of this game, looked over their footage to try and better my own progress in the game, and I think it's going to work out fairly well, in my opinion. So we're going to try. And we'll see what happens.
Let's go.
Luigi really shouldn't be running off on his own. I mean, he always gets into something at some point down the line, and Mario's the best bodyguard he could probably ever have. So I don't understand why Luigi thinks it's such a good idea to just run off on his own, especially not knowing what's going to happen. I mean, he ran ahead of us, and we don't know where he is right now. So what happened to him in the 5 seconds that he was out of our sight? Like, really? Also, too, I don't think it's really going to matter that my video is, or my web camera is in front of the text, because all the text is in simplified Chinese. So, unless you know how to read simplified Chinese, you're not going to understand what they're saying. I don't understand what they're saying. I mean, I get the gist of it from having played this game in English, but that's about it. So I don't know what the heck they're talking about. All I know is that Goomba really wants to see a toad, because he's never seen a toad before. That's all I know. Now, why are these guys in a prison or basement of Princess Peach's castle? I have no idea. It doesn't make sense. Like, nothing in this game makes sense. But, I mean, we are dealing with Mario made out of paper. Nothing in this game makes sense. Ooh, scary. Somebody's talking and we don't know where they are. Except we know exactly where they are because they made it blatantly obvious where they are. I love how Mario can just instinctively do that. Even though it makes no sense. But he can just do that. Okay. So this character is Olivia. She is a very annoying partner. I wouldn't even consider her a partner. Guide, I guess, would be the more appropriate term. Is that she's like a guide. And she's a guide that never stops talking. Ever. She just doesn't know when to stop. I remember playing this game for the very first time, and I was quite excited with this game because of the way that the graphics look and the gameplay and all that stuff. It really intrigued me when this game first came out and when we had seen trailer footage and things like that. So it was very interesting. But now, after having played this game pretty extensively for quite a while, and then now doing this made-up category and speedrunning at least the very first portion of this game, I gotta say, it's still quite fun and enjoyable, but I think there are things that the next Paper Mario game could do a lot better on. Mainly the combat, but we'll get into the combat when that comes, because it is going to come, and it's going to show up right in our face, whether we like it or not. I like to consider this essentially the prologue of the game. Now, this game isn't like the other original Paper Marios. This isn't like Paper Mario 1 or Thousand Year Door or Super Paper Mario. This game does not have chapters like those games did. At least in Paper Mario 64 and Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, you had a prologue and you had 8 chapters. This game doesn't have that. And in fact, if you were to break it up as a prologue and chapters, I believe this game would only have 6 chapters. Which is not a whole lot, considering. I just need to grab those coins because we're going to need them. Now, most speedrunners wouldn't collect those coins, so whatever, but this is my speedrun, so I'm going to do what I want. As far as I know, nobody else has tried to run this kind of category. In fact, it doesn't even exist on the Speed Demos Archive website, so this category does not exist. But I like doing it, and once I feel like I have a good enough time, maybe I will send it to Speed Demos Archive to have them verify it and whatever have you. I don't know. But we'll see. And maybe at that point it'll be an actual thing. But for now, this speedrun does not technically exist. And so nobody else is speedrunning it. Except for me. Mainly because I'm still quite new to speedrunning. I haven't speedran many games before. The only other game I ever speedran was an Assassin's Creed game, but it was one of those 2D side-scroller games. And it was with like really crappy quality and things like that, so that I wouldn't even really consider that much of a speedrun at all. But where I'm not fully familiar with speedrunning as a whole, I think doing a kind of category that gives you a small tidbit of the full speedrun, I think is a good way to slowly get into it, as opposed to overwhelming yourself with a huge speedrun that's going to take you hours on end. Like, I believe that the full speedrun of this game takes... actually, I don't even know how long the original speedrun takes. I think it takes like 7 hours or something like that, or under 7. It's a long time. You're taking up essentially half a day to speedrun one game straight, which is kind of crazy. So I'm not keen on spending hours and hours on end trying to do that. So I'm just not going to do that. But this, it's only a little around 2.5 hours, so it's not that huge, so it's quite easy to do. You're doing a very small portion of the content of the game, but it gives you a bit of a taste of what the speedrunning is really all about. So I quite enjoy doing this kind of little speedrun to slowly start getting into speedrunning as a category. I'm being a little bit slow here, but it's fine. I should still be able to get a PB or something pretty close. So we'll see what happens, but I should be able to do pretty good. Hopefully get a new PB, that would be great, but I'm not fully counting on anything because you never know. So I'm not giving my hopes up, that's for sure. But I think it's very possible to get a new PB. And we're going to see what happens. And hopefully we get a new PB. Oh no, it's Prince Ollie. Who would have thunk it? Oh boy. I wonder what he will do. I am very glad, though, that this game isn't just a rehash of Sticker Star and Color Splash, where it's like, oh, Bowser kidnapped the princess. Again. Mario has to save her. Again. It's like, Paper Mario 64 did that, and that was fine, because it was the first in the Paper Mario games. There wasn't really much story to go off of. It was just, Bowser kidnapped the princess, you go save her. But then Thousand Year Door came out, and it's like, oh, Peach was kidnapped, but by somebody else. It wasn't Bowser. And there's a portion where you get to play as Bowser trying to find out what's going on. And then Super Paper Mario introduced Count Bleck and a whole new variety of bad guys and twists and turns, and Bowser actually became a part of your party instead of being a villain in the game, so that was cool. And then Sticker Star and Color Splash kind of just dropped the ball, and they're like, okay, yeah, Bowser's the main villain again. He kidnapped the princess because reasons. You go save her. Like, it wasn't that great. It really wasn't. But I'm glad to see that Intelligent System was able to give us a little bit more of a fleshed out plot. At least here, Bowser isn't the main villain for, again, which is great. Because Bowser kidnapping the princess, that's kind of been done to death for the most part. So I'm glad to see a new enemy, a new villain, being King Ollie, and how his sister is helping us. So they're kind of like two sides of a coin, which it's quite interesting. I really do enjoy the dynamics of the plot of this game, because they're actually really good. Alright, let's get all this. Okay, there we go. Let's go get her. You don't want to do that, Mario. And that was a waste of time. I'm just going to pause this real quick and I'm just going to move something around here. So I have paused the timer. I'm just going to change something real fast here before I keep going. Real quick. Let me just go into here, because I am going to need to see how much health I actually have. So I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And let's just fix this up a little bit here. I really shouldn't be doing this during an actual stream, but I need to be able to at least see how much damage Mario is taking and whatever else. So it's a good idea just to make sure that I can see exactly what's going on. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Real quick. There. And move that there. Excellent. And then we're going to put this down here. Alright. So now we are good. Now I can see things a little bit more better. So now let's continue on in 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. Not gonna lie, that was quite a bit of damage that I took from falling in that hole. Which I swear never happens. Because I never fall down that stupid hole. So I can't believe I actually fell down it. But it is what it is, so. Meh. Let's go. Into the Whispering Woods, I think this place is called. And I believe the reason this place is called that is because of the fact that the trees can actually talk. And they whisper to one another, but you have no idea who's who. So all Mario hears is random voices that he has no idea where they're coming from. And also, too, this place has a very weird lake that for some odd reason can restore dead and shriveled things back to life. I don't know how that works, but it just does. Hey, look, it's a thing. Too bad you don't get things in this game, which actually isn't necessarily a bad thing. Things still do exist, you don't see them, which is nice. Not gonna lie, it's quite nice. Birdo is just weird. What a weird character. Like, I don't understand why Birdo is a thing. Especially in this game. She made a cameo appearance in Sticker Star, I believe. I don't know if she made any appearances in Color Splash. But, like, I don't see the reason for Birdo. I mean, they could have picked literally any other character, but they had to pick her. For reasons. Don't know why. Hooray! We get half-hearted claps. Alright. We got our seed that we need. That was bad RNG placement for that bag. But oh well. Okay, here we go. I do have to admit, though, this game does have a lot of charm and character to it. Not just Mario, but like all the other characters in this game. They have a lot of personality to them, which you normally would never see at all. But I quite like it. I find it funny how this like giant tree stump looks like an old man with like the mustache and the bushy eyebrows and whatever. But then after we save him, he becomes like a strong young tree again that's just gigantic. And it's like we somehow gave him the ability to become young again. And it's like, how does that work? Let's try and not fall down another hole. That would be a good idea. Oh yeah, Goomba fights. Unnecessary fights that we have with enemies. I enjoy those. Remember those in other Paper Mario games? Because I sure don't. Mandatory fights just kinda suck. Especially when they're just tutorial stuff that's telling you what was already told to you at the beginning of this game. Like, the fight with the Goomba and the Shy Guys wasn't good enough? Because I guess that wasn't a good enough tutorial to tell you how to fight? But this is a much better tutorial, apparently, to tell you how to fight. Don't know how that works, but hey, whatever. It is what it is. I think it's silly, but hey, that's just me. Yes, stop talking. I understand. I don't care. I find that the Goombas and the rats are probably the easiest thing to beat in the game. They definitely have the lowest amount of health. And this is a nice surprise. Sometimes the enemy will drop mushrooms, or at least the Goombas will. It's not completely rare, but it's pretty rare if it happens, because it never happens. No, I shouldn't say that. It's happened to me once before. But it's pretty rare when it does happen. And it's nice because it gives you extra mushrooms. Especially if you're speedrunning the entire game, it's good to always have extra items when you get the chance. So, that's a nice surprise. I enjoy that. I like that. I'll take it any day. Oh no, something happened to poor old Grandsappy. Whatever happened to him? Wow, that Goomba didn't see me. That Goomba didn't see me. That never happens. Those two almost always see me. Like, always. There's never a time that they don't. Let's get some more confetti, because we're going to need it to save poor old Grandsappy. Alright, we should have enough. Hopefully we have enough. I don't want to have to grab extra if I don't need to. And it's, of course, it's raining. I swear I got enough sleep last night. Wakey, wakey, old timer. Here's your medicine. Take it and it'll take like 500 years off your life. Cue random singing and dancing sequence. Because of course, why not? They could have at least actually gave, like, actual voice singing instead of just making noises. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Cool, now we're considered friends. Yay. Let's go. I'll take that, because we're going to need it for a little later. Time to save this ungrateful little jerk, known as a toad. I'll be honest, I hate the toads in this game. They are just a-holes. Especially this one. You know, they get crumpled up, turned into different things, smashed to bits, and whatever else have you. And these toads are like, oh yeah, thanks for saving us, Mario. We'll come help you out when you need it. Oh, by the way, you have to pay us in order for us to help you, though. Greedy little son of a... It's like, yeah, oh, but we'll come help you. But you have to give us money first. And the more money you give us, the more help we'll give you. It's like, you have the audacity to say that? Really? Really? That you find it okay to extort Mario? That you're only gonna help him if he pays you? It's like, what kind of stupid thing are you trying to pull here? Like, what kind of background, like, illegal ring are you doing, Toad? Makes no sense. Also, too, going up and down hills, it's faster to jump than it is to walk. In case anybody didn't know that. So you'll see me jumping up or down hills just because it's faster movement-wise than just running up the hill. But yeah, going back to the whole Toad thing. I don't understand why Toad thinks it's okay to extort Mario like that. Yeah, we'll help you, but you gotta pay us money. It's like, you jerks. Toads are definitely the a-holes in this game. Like, for anybody who doesn't understand the beginning part there with Old Man Grand Sappy, the reason why the trees don't trust the paper people is because the toads have gone into the forests and have cut down the trees to use for whatever gain they had. And so the trees don't trust paper people. But because Olivia is an origami character or origami person, and Mario is Mario. That's the only reason why Grandsappy allowed us to be able to leave the forest in the first place. Is because Toads turned Grandsappy into the tree stump that he was. Like, Toads are vicious in this game. And yet they just sit on the bleachers and happily watch Mario beat the snot out of enemies. And with no regard to their own health or safety, which doesn't surprise me since they're just crazy a-holes who don't care. The only characters, honestly, in this game that are super nice to Mario are Bowser's minions who haven't been turned into origami slaves. That's it. The rest, the Toads aren't that great. I don't like them. That's why we save as very few Toads as possible. Like, I understand that they tried to make that a little scary, but it honestly didn't come out as such. Like, ooh, giant paper mache Goombas. Ooh, scary. Takes 3 hits and they've turned into confetti. It's like, no, you're not scary. And honestly, I don't understand the point of the paper mache Goombas and Shy Guys and all that stuff. Like, I don't understand that. Why do they even exist? Like, ooh, tried to be so scary. And really, it doesn't come off as scary, it comes off as silly. But I mean, this whole game is silly, so there's that. But that's besides the point. I wonder what the game would have been like, though, had the battling system just been the same system for fighting the paper mache enemies. Because that's obviously real-time battles. It's not turn-based or anything like that. There's no puzzles to solve or anything. It's just hit them with your hammer until they explode. So I wonder what would have happened had they tried to turn this game with just those battle mechanics. Would it have made the game better? Would it have made the game more boring? Would it have done anything? Of course, we'll never know. I just feel like there was a lot of missed opportunities for this game. I think Intelligent Systems could have done quite a lot with it had they been given the opportunity to, because of just how well they did with like previous Paper Mario titles, excluding Sticker Star, because that game was trash. But like, this game feels like it's a slow return to what made Paper Mario great, and it's like, it feels like they could have gone above and beyond. They could have gone further with this. They could have made it similar to the original Paper Mario games, but also slightly different than the newer Paper Mario games. And I think it could have been a good mix. I think they could have really have done a lot with this game had the developers been given the chance and the higher-ups being like, no, don't do this, don't do that. I think it was a huge missed opportunity that hopefully future Paper Mario games will be able to rectify and be able to provide better gameplay, because there's definitely a lot of missed opportunities with this. A lot. Like the partner system. There's kind of like a partial partner system in this game that could have honestly have gone a lot further, but it just wasn't. Which is really a crying shame. Alright. But that's just me. That's just me rambling on about it. It's not going to change anything. It's not going to make anything better, different, or whatever. I'm just one guy stating an opinion that Intelligent System honestly could have stepped their game up a little bit. Especially considering just how popular the original Paper Mario and especially Thousand Year Door are to the community. Everybody loves those games. And there's also a market for Super Paper Mario. For me, I thoroughly enjoyed 64 and Thousand Year Door, and I still consider those games to be the best in the Paper Mario series, hands down. Story-wise, I would have to say Super Paper Mario takes that. The story in that game is just fantastic, and it's very intricate, but I feel like Shigeru Miyamoto telling Intelligent Systems, like, no, don't put excess story that doesn't need to be in the Paper Mario game because Paper Mario doesn't need that. And I feel like I understand where Shigeru Miyamoto is coming from saying that and telling the Intelligent System higher-ups to tell their staff to make a Paper Mario game that doesn't really have a plot. But at the same time, Paper Mario is an RPG series. First and foremost, before it became what it is. And I feel like some of the staff of Intelligent Systems are trying to bring Paper Mario back to those RPG roots. I mean, it was found in the code in the database of this game that there was going to be an experience system at one point where Mario could level up. It wasn't going to be finding these random hearts that increase his health, and after every 20 points of health that it increases, his attack increases, or whatever. Like, he was supposed to have a proper level up system, and they scrapped it for what reasons? Probably the higher-ups of Intelligent System just telling the developers, like, don't do this. But I feel like it could have honestly have made the game a little better had they been allowed to do that. And so I feel like the higher-ups, like Shigeru Miyamoto, or the higher-ups of Nintendo in general, or even the higher-ups of Intelligent Systems, like, they're making these games to try and appeal to a certain demographic. But it feels like they're not taking that demographic's opinions into consideration. And so we're getting half-baked games that they think are going to sell extremely well. And I do have to say, the Origami King did sell a lot better than Color Splash, which sold a lot better than Sticker Star. Sticker Star is by far the worst in the series, and the reason for that is because of its lackluster gameplay and horrible story, or lack thereof. There's no plot in that game whatsoever, except Bowser hit a comet that turned into a bunch of stickers that landed on his minions. And now you have to go stop him. That's it. Oh, also too, he kidnapped the princess. Like, that's the main plot of Sticker Star. It's half-baked, half put together. Honestly, like, it doesn't even make sense. It's just really dumb. And Color Splash wasn't much better in that sense, but at least they tried something. But, whatever. Just me rambling on about it, I guess. It's just, I hope that the next Paper Mario game, Intelligent System, really listens to the demographic and listens to what they want and says, okay, they want something with a story. They want interesting characters. They want good battling mechanics. They want interesting villains. And give us back party members. Like, that's what a vast majority of people want out of a Paper Mario game. And Intelligent Systems is acting like as if they don't exist. And it's like, really? Like, really? You're gonna do that? You're gonna do that to us? Like, really? Why? Like, just give us what we want. But I guess we'll see if that ever happens or not. I just hope that they take this experience from the Origami King and they go further with it. They improve upon it. They give us more content that we've always wanted. I'm not saying just make a flat-out carbon copy of Paper Mario 64 or the Thousand Year Door, but give us something that actually has some content to it, some actual reasons for people to want to even play the games in the first place. Because that's the problem, is that there's a very small market of people who run these games. And an even smaller market of people who play these games. Because of the fact that people have seen reviews or they've seen other people play the games and they're like, okay, this game looks fine and all, but I don't know, kind of thing. Like, if they actually gave us something that had the same kind of story as Super Paper Mario, with the gameplay of Thousand Year Door and the graphics of the Origami King, I think we could have one killer game of a Paper Mario. And I think it would outshine every other Paper Mario game. Because it would include all the best elements of all the best games in the series. Come on, there we go. Like, the battling mechanics of Thousand Year Door are by far, in my opinion, the best battling mechanics of the entire series. It refined what what Paper Mario 64 did. And just made it just better. The story of Super Paper Mario is unmatched. You cannot beat that. There is no Paper Mario game that has ever come before or will probably ever come after that will have a better, more intricate story than Super Paper Mario. And the graphics of the Origami King are by far the best graphics out of the entire series. Like, don't get me wrong, this game does have its flaws, but my god, this game is very, very pretty. Very pretty. So if they just did those things, if Intelligent Systems gave us a good plot like Super Paper Mario, gave us the battling mechanics and physics of the Thousand Year Door, and gave us the graphical styles of the Origami King, they would have probably the best Paper Mario game ever, hands down. Because Intelligent Systems very well could do that, it's just the higher-ups won't let them do that. And that's a crying shame. It really is. Because Intelligent Systems makes some pretty crazy games. Like, they're the ones in charge of the Fire Emblem series. Which, granted, yes, there are some games like Fire Emblem Fates that were not exactly the best in the series, by far. You know, I still like those games to an extent, but I can understand where the hate comes from it. But it's just, I don't know, like, I wish they would show the same kind of love that they do to the Fire Emblem series. I wish they would show that to Paper Mario as well. That's all I'm saying. Is that I wish that they would give the fans, give the people what they want. And they want a really good Paper Mario game. It's a no-brainer. But will they? That's remaining to be seen. But hopefully they do in the future. And they give us something spectacular and amazing. That's what I'm hoping for. But we'll see what happens in the future. Hopefully it happens. I don't know. You can only hope and pray so long. Hooray! We are done the prologue. Thank goodness. Now let's move on to Chapter 1. And let's really kick off this run because the prologue is just boring as all heck. Ugh. I hate it. The prologue is definitely the worst part of this game. Mainly because of all the tutorial bullcrap with fighting. I hate it. But now we are in the first part, Chapter 1 of the game, thank goodness. One thing that I do really like and enjoy about this game, and I'm really glad that they did it, is they got rid of the overworld map and have instead decided to make every level intricately connected to one another, which I think is a vast improvement over Color Splash and Sticker Star, because I don't think really anybody enjoyed the overworld map aesthetics from those two games. It just felt lazy to an extent. I think is the best way to put it, is that it was just lazy. But here they've actually decided to give us back the intricate world, the connected areas, which I thoroughly enjoy. Out of the way, dog. So hopefully they'll at least continue doing that. And yeah, we do kind of get partners in this game, but they're not the same as like the partners in the older games. But it is a step in the right direction to at least start giving us back what we want. And so hopefully that's what we'll get in the future, is we'll get partners that are actually interesting and actually help you out. Like, for the vast majority of this game, partners don't really do anything to help out Mario. Perfect. We have enough coins. I am not paying you 10,000 coins. You are crazy. No way. Not giving you 5,000 either, because that's also insane. So, no. I can do 3. Give me the orb. Thank you. Let's go. Sometimes those Shy Guys can get you, even if you're far enough away from them, and it can be really annoying. So I'm glad I was able to avoid them. I'm gonna have to avoid them at least probably another time. I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll see. Jeez. Don't gotta go so fast. What's your hurry, dude? Also, too, I find it surprisingly funny how you can't see me. If I'm over here, you have no idea that I'm over here. Like, you're looking at me. I'm hitting you. You do not see me. It's like these paper mache Goombas are just really slow. Oh yes, this. I don't understand how this is supposed to work. I never get this right, ever. The heck with it. The heck with it, I don't care. We're trying to speedrun here. I don't have time to mess around with this. Good riddance to them. Come on. Hit me. Hit me for your 1% of damage. Weak. Good riddance. Hooray. Alright. Let's get our next orb and continue on. Come on. There we go. Jeez. I find it interesting that you never see the paper mache dry bones. Like, they don't exist. I don't think there's a paper mache dry bones in the entire game. Okay. We're gonna change that. That changes the game from using the gyroscope in the controller to allowing you to use the control stick and buttons. Because we don't need to use the gyroscope anymore. Yes. Come on. Take the bait. Come on. There we go. Excellent. I don't think we could have gotten that any better. Alright. Let's do it. Excellent. Probably could have done that a little bit faster, but hey, I'm okay with it. Cool. Alright. One more orb to go. And then we can go fight the first sub-boss. And then afterwards we can get to the real boss. And then move on into Chapter 2. I like the remake. I wish I could continue listening to that music, because it was really good. Let's hopefully not fall into the pit, because I don't want to. I don't feel like taking 7 points of damage for no good reason. All right. Alright. On to the final orb that we need to get. And thankfully, it's pretty easy. Thank you. See? Easy. Simple. There we go. Alright. We're slowly getting there. Slowly but surely. There we go. I definitely need that money for Chapter 2. Without it, this run's gonna get a whole lot longer. Alright. Yes, I understand. I don't need their help. Don't need your help either. There we go. Let's do this. I'm not taking chances, so I'd rather get perfects. Or close enough. I think they only have 10 HP. Not 100% sure on that. Yes, yes, you're all depressed that the stones are not in the turtle thingy. Luckily, I have them. Easy every time. Cool. There is a lot of character to the Koopas and Goombas and other Bowser minions that are within this game, so I have to give it up to Intelligent Systems for that. At least they gave these regular looking enemies some actual characteristics to them. Even though every Koopa, Goomba, and everything else look the exact same. And there are no Parakoopas anywhere in this game. I don't think there's a single Parakoopa in the entire game. Which is weird. But, whatever. Because I think in the original game, like, there were plenty of Parakoopas. Like, plenty of them. Well, I say that, but there really weren't. But at least there were some. It makes me wonder why they didn't put any in this game. Like, you have Paragoombas, but you don't have Parakoopas. Don't know why. I could be wrong, and there might be Parakoopas in the game. I just don't remember ever seeing them. Let's go. This is going to be incredibly useful. There. We'll need that for later. So I'd rather equip it now than have to do it after. Alright. Excellent. Now comes the fun part. We're definitely gonna get hit a good couple of times here. Mainly from all the fire. See? Already got hit. Thankfully, there was some health. Excellent. We should have enough invincibility frames. Yes, we do. Gonna save here, be on the safe side, because I don't feel like dying. I usually get this every time, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. There we go. Because sometimes you can think you're lined up right, and you're not, and then you get crushed. Which is not fun. So I'd rather save there as a safety precaution, just so that we don't mess ourselves up later. Because that would not be very fun. Yay! We're definitely gonna need this. Alright. Let's go fight the Earth Elemental. I don't need to save. Quit telling me that I need to save. Because I really don't feel like saving. Oh no, whatever will we do? We fell. It's not like Mario could have just, you know, not have to worry about it because he's made of paper. But whatever. Oh, big scary turtle. Or is it considered a Koopa? I don't know. Alright. Speedrun strats. Let's do it. I've done this a few times, so I think I should be able to beat this Earth Elemental within the shortest amount of time, which is definitely going to save on my previous PB. That's for sure. I think I'm going to get a lot better of a time than what I did on my last run. There we go. I just need to not screw this part up. Which, surprisingly, it's very easy to screw this part up if you're not careful. There we go. Excellent. Perfect. Oh, this is going to be very good. Very, very good, I think. Oops, I messed up somewhere. Oh no. I guess we're not gonna get that ×2. I thought we could have. Oh well. Sucks. Would have liked to have gotten it. Oh well. Ow. That hurt, dude. Not cool. This will be easy enough. There. I think this is the fastest you can beat the Earth Elemental is, I think in 3 cycles. Or 4 cycles, I don't remember. But like 4 turns, 3 cycles. But we did it, which is much better than my last attempt, because that sucked compared to this one. Like, that Earth Elemental fight couldn't have gone any better. I think that was pretty much near perfect for that fight. Close. I don't know if it was absolutely perfect, but it was as close as I'm gonna get. So, I'll take it. Yay, now we have the Earth Elemental power. I feel like as long as everything can go right, or at least hopefully most things go right, I should be able to get a new PB, which would be really nice. Mario clapping. I wouldn't think cheerleading would help, but I guess it apparently does. So, okay, cool. Whatever works. Alright. Glad the crappy looking dirt texture is now gone. Though I don't know why it needed to be there in the first place. But whatever. Let's go. To the first boss. The place feels very weird not having any toads in it. Because there are like 5 or 6 toads that we could have saved in that area. And we just skip over all of them. Because they are not important to anything. Rather be safe than sorry and just kill them. If there was a way to get back into that pipe, and it would bring us back pretty much to the top, that could definitely save some time. I don't know if it's possible, though, to get up there or not. But if it is, that would be amazing. I might have to look into seeing if it's a possibility to get into that pipe again to get back up to the top. I'm sure other people have already looked into it or whatever, but it can't hurt to check. Get out of my way, Paragoomba. Alright. I think we have enough confetti. We should. And now we can finally skip the cutscene. Hooray. Cool. Let's go. Yes, yes, you're all happy with yourself because you brought it back. Congratulations. like, I don't understand why Prince Oliver didn't just have the paper mache Shy Guy or the Origami Shy Guys take Mario along with Bowser's minions when they were in Princess Peach's castle dungeon. I think it would have made a lot of sense, you know, capture Mario. Yes, we did have enough. Okay, I wasn't sure. I was very scared I wasn't gonna have enough there. Glad we did. But yeah, with the whole, like, paper mache Shy Guy, or paper mache Shy Guys, the Origami Shy Guys, they should have just taken Mario and then turned him into an origami, just like they did all of Bowser's minions. And there you go, King Ollie would have won. Luigi wouldn't have been able to do anything. Bowser was turned into a little scrap of paper, so he couldn't do anything. So, they could have just done that and beaten him. Also, another thing that needs to be made mention here is how in the world did King Ollie infiltrate Princess Peach's castle, find her, and turned her into an origami before anybody else knew about this? Like, how did Mario not know? You think he would have been able to have found that out, like, immediately, but no. Mario had no sweet flippin' clue. Really, a crying shame, if you ask me. And down we go. The quickest way to get down an elevator. And also a very dangerous way. But what's even more dangerous is a crowd of Goombas that appear out of literally thin air. Oh yes, this. Don't like this. Don't like this at all. No. How does this go? There we go. Excellent. All right. Excellent. Perfect. Paragoombas are just slightly stronger than regular Goombas. Just enough that a regular jump attack isn't going to kill them. So, thankfully we had the spike stomp boot things. Alright. Okay. There we go. Get off me. There we go. Give me heart. There. Okay, I wasn't sure if I killed it or not. Stupid Goomba things. I don't even know what they're called. Ow! Alright, almost done. Excellent. I mean, that could have been done a little bit faster. But, I'm okay with that. It went by pretty good. So I'll take it. Alright. We're almost done chapter 1. We're very close to the end of chapter 1, which is amazing. Yay, all that wonderful confetti. Technically not enough to fill this hole, but for some odd reason it's enough to fill the hole. I think that was a mistake on their part. Because it's definitely not enough to cover the entire area. But yet it somehow works. Don't know why, but whatever. You ain't getting me today, pencil. Nope. Try again, I dare you. Man, what a joke. Alright. And as we wait for that, just gotta run around in circles and you'll almost always avoid these things. Like, this guy's aim is, like, just really bad. Like, really bad. There we go. And up the ladder we go. Okay. I love how they tried to make that look so epic, but yet it doesn't look epic at all. I don't care, colored pencils. I'm gonna take you down anyway. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm gonna whoop ya. Real quick. I don't care what rank you are. Alright. There we go. Turn that on real quick so that way there we have it for when we need it. I mean, we didn't technically need to turn it on now, but better to be safe than sorry. Ooh, yeah. 4 damage. Not a whole lot in the grand scheme of things. don't know if there's anything good in here. No, there isn't. I thought there was. Guess not. Oh well. Perfect. Couldn't have done that better. Ooh, couldn't have blocked that better either. This is a really good run so far, I have to say. I'm quite impressed with myself. Alright. Yeah, I'd say that would still work. I think it'll still work. I hope it will still work. We're gonna do that too because I'm sure there's got to be a ×2 or a +1 extra attack in there somewhere. And I guess not. So that's a shame. Take that, you. Hold on. Is that even gonna work? That's not gonna work. Hold on. What? Okay, that'll work. I was gonna say, like, what the heck? Yes, this is gonna work. Okay. Wasted enough time with that, but whatever. Yeah. We'll do that. I don't have another fire flower, sadly. This'll still hurt. Excellent. Next round, he's dead. For sure, he is dead next round. No! Dang it! I did not notice. This is gonna really suck. I did not. Man, that was a big punch to the gut. Oh my god. Dang it. I did not notice. I did not notice. That sucked. Yes, move that there. Oh my gosh. Ugh. That was... like, this is what I meant to do. But no, that couldn't have happened. I'm really kicking myself for that. I could have done a lot better with that. That really pisses me off. Because that could have been so much better. So much better. I don't know how I messed that up so bad. I mean, it wasn't a complete mess up, but it was still bad enough. And this was going so well too. I could have gotten a lot further at this point in the time right now, had I not messed that up. Ugh. And this is what happens when you don't pay attention to everything around you. I should have noticed, but I didn't. And so that's my own fault. Oh well. Let's just continue on. Cool. Now we get the best and also considerably the least useful character in the entire game. Bobby. Because his attacks are pretty crap. Overall, that was still pretty good. Just, yeah, could have been better. But it could have been a whole lot worse, too. So there's that. So, hey, I'll take it. Alright. Let's go. Get the heck out of here. Don't fall into the pit. I jinxed myself there. That's for sure. Man. Don't fall into the pit. What do? Fall into the pit. Nice. Let's go. To Autumn Mountain. And we'll be almost done the run. We just have to do Chestnut Valley. And then the Water Elemental Temple. Beat the Water Elemental boss. And then we can finish up the speedrun. And get a good PB. Because I think I'm still on pace for getting a new record on this. Poor Bobby. He doesn't remember who he is. That's so sad. I feel for him. He's just a bomb-mom. And he doesn't remember who he is. He doesn't remember that Mario is like his sworn enemy. And all this stuff. Although, in the series, there are plenty of bomb-moms and other enemies that are who are helpful and nice. So there's that. Alright. Okay, time for station clip. We need to get station clip in order to proceed, because we need to skip 3 minutes. And this is the only clip in the entire game that you can actually save any time. So close. Come on. Got it. Excellent. Second try. Perfect. It would have been better had we been able to do that first try, but the second try is good too. So I'll take it. So yeah. Alright, let's go save Bobby. I don't care what you say, sombrero guy. Really don't. You think Bobby would realize that there's this giant paper mache Goomba, and you know, he's trying to befriend it, but you would have thought that he would have realized that it probably wasn't friendly. You'd think that, but with his horrible memory loss, can you really blame him? I know I can. Alright, we've got about 1 hour left, roughly, to go before we're done. And if I'm lucky, I can get world record with this. Because again, I'm the only one who speedruns this, so... Because this also technically isn't even a category. Go away, Goomba. I want this health. Thank you. There we go. There we go. And enemies. Cue the Galoombas. And the Spinies. Mother suckers. I hate this puzzle to no end. Like, I don't see how this is supposed to work. I'm just gonna do this. I don't care. I just want to kill these things. Get them out of my face. Continue on with my day. Like, is that so hard to ask? Good. And we'll kill these guys. What? That didn't kill them? How did that not kill them? How? How did that not kill them? Okay, whatever. They're gonna die now. Yeah, take that. Excellent. I hope I still have enough hammer Or golden hammer to shiny hammer, whatever you want to call it. That hit was not intentional. Come on, get in the pipe. There we go. Oh, no you don't. That was almost pretty bad. Poor Bobby. Can never catch a break. Poor dude. Alright. There we go. Yay, more Galoombas. Just what I always wanted. But thankfully there's not that many here, so it's not too bad. No, that's... There we go. Excellent. Perfect. I think this will kill them. I hope it will. There we go. We take those. That saved a little bit of time. I don't care that you're sleeping, dude. Wake up. Alright, water elemental time. Alright, almost done. We're getting ever so close. Oh, so close. But yet so far. Sure would be helpful if the partner came with us, but I guess he doesn't like water. For whatever reason. No reason is ever given, but still, for whatever reason. Give me. Thank you. Whoa, that was close. That stinking crab will almost always nab you if you're not careful. Come on. Interact. There you go. Come on. There we go. Found you. Give me the tile. I want it. hope this kills them. I guess not. But they're getting close to being dead. So I'll take it. Of course they gotta be in some weird formation, right? It's the only thing that makes sense. I don't know. Let's line you up here. Oh wow, that actually works. Ha! Go figure that one. I did not think that was going to work. I'll be honest. Really didn't. But I'll take it. Cool. Alright. I guess the fire flower really isn't needed, so I shouldn't have even bothered to pick it up. But, whatever. Not a big deal, so. Okay. There we go. Alright. We're almost there. Almost. Getting close. Come on. There we go. Okay. Now for the really hard puzzle that we're just gonna skip over. I don't know how many people actually try to complete that puzzle because there's really no point in doing it. And now time for one of the hardest fights in the game by far. And by hardest I mean one of the most annoying, because it's really annoying. Why did these turn on? Yeah, this should be enough to kill these guys. Hey, Dirk DV, by all means, man, go for it. I would not stop you or anybody else. By all means. Also, nice to see you on the stream. Anybody can, by all means, go for it. Anybody can try this. Anybody can do it. Go nuts. I'm on record pace to getting a world record in this category. And so by all means, if anybody thinks they can top it, go for it. I would never say otherwise. I would never put anybody down for wanting to try it. Go for it. And if you do beat my record the next time I stream, by all means, let me know if you did. Alright. Water Elemental time. I'm doing really good on my PB. Holy crap. Like, I'm doing really good right now compared to what I did last time, so I'm super excited. Let's do this. Let's go, Water Elemental. I'm gonna whoop you. Big time. Okay, let's see here. I mean, that doesn't really matter, I guess. Need that. Need that. And we're gonna need that, so let's do that. Alright. Total concentration. Let's do this. We got this in the bag. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. Nope. 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 Need to change that up. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yes. That sweet, sweet damage. Ah. Love it. Love it. Yeah. There we go. Come on. There you go. Alright. Now for the really rough part. Tanking this damage. Let's do it. I'm gonna play it a little extra safe here. Darn it. Not the button I want to press. Let's see if they'll give me any health here. Come on, give me some health. Thank you. That'll be extremely useful. Alright. We need that. Then we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna do this. Gain that little bit more health. Alright. Let's do it. Come on. Let's go. Oh, jeez. Yep. Glad I made sure I had full health for that. Oh, God, that hurt. Ugh. God. Dang. Okay. That's okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. Yep. I'm gonna have to do this. There we go. Oh, he's so close. He's so close. He's like that close. Just that bit. Come on. You're so close to being dead. So close. All right. Got it. We got this. We got this. Yeah, this'll do it. Yeah, we're fine. This should do it. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be extremely sad. Yes! It worked. Excellent. Alright, that was really flipping close. Not gonna lie. Thought I was gonna be dead. Oh boy, I did not protect myself at the right time. Thank goodness I fully healed, because had I not, I probably would have died from that, and then this run, which is going very well, would have been over very quick. Had I died, I would have just stopped streaming right then and there. I would have been like, nope, end of stream, done. Jeez. Oh. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But we're so close. We're so close. I'm also going to heal real quick. Be on the safe side. Don't want to be caught and beaten by an enemy because of a stupid reason. There it is. Give me that. Alright. Now we are good. Let's go. Now it's smooth sailing from here. Absolutely smooth sailing. The worst is now over. Thank goodness. What? What the hell? That is not supposed to happen. What the frickin' heck? What the hell was that? Oh, you mother sucker. What the hell was that? That's never happened. Never happened. What the hell was that? What the heck? Thank you, Bobby. Thank you. I'm glad that you actually were useful for something, because that would have been a giant pain in the butt. What the hell happened there? Yeah, we need to go back. What the frig? Ugh. That's never happened. Never. Like, what the hell were the odds? That stupid Cheep is supposed to go, like, on the bridge, not jump right at me. What the hell was that? That shocked me. Not cool. Not cool. Alright, we're almost done. We're almost done. Getting very close. Thank goodness. Let's go. I still find it funny how Mario is like great at doing everything, but he can't row a boat to save his life. It's absolutely hilarious, in my opinion. Come on, monkey, give me that can of tuna already. Darn dirty monkey. Throwing canned food. What the heck? Come on. Let's go. Yes, I will go find your friends for you. Because you are useless and can't go find them yourselves. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll go find your other buddy too. No, not today, you. Oh, yay, the whole gang is here. Oh, yay. Oh, this'll be easy. Let's go. I'll take that. Thank you. And there we go. This should make it fairly simple. Excellent. Let's go. I love how they're like, he's playing the guitar and they're like, oh, you brought the can opener, right? And he's like, no. And then they just stop. All right. Thank you. Here you go, monkey. Come on, Toad, I need you to get that boat up and running so I can break it. Come on. I need to go destroy that boat. Alright. Last little bit. And we're doing really good timing. Like, my gosh. Like, my last run, I think I said at the beginning of the video, was like 2:23:38 or something like that. So I'm doing amazing on time right now. Even with the stupid cheap attacking me. The rest has been pretty darn smooth, I must say. We're getting really, really close to time. And I'm definitely going to hit a world record on this. Oh, this is world record right here. This is going to be world record. I can see it now. I wish I could skip through this dialogue. I really do. It would make this go by 10 times faster. Here we go. We're getting close to time. We're almost there. Almost there. Here we go. Don't care about that. I just want to destroy the boat. Come on. Let's do it. There we go. And time. Yes. World record. Hell yeah. World record. 2:07:10. Best time I've ever had. Ever. Holy jeez. Yes. World record. Hell yeah. Oh, I feel so good about it. Yes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and anybody who would like to watch this stream, we did it. We got a world record of 2:07:10 for destroying that darn boat. Huh. Didn't take me too long to get to this point, but jeez. I started speedrunning this game sometime in like the middle of December, and now here I am on January 1st of all days, on New Year's Day, getting a world record in this category. Holy jeez. Oh, I feel so good. Ah, so good. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If anybody wants to try this, by all means, go for it. I'm not stopping you, so go for it. If you can beat my time, then congratulations, you will hold the world record. But for now, I'm satisfied. I'm good. I could probably get a little better time if I really tried hard enough, but I am very, very happy with this. Perhaps somebody will be able to get under 2 hours. By all means, if you can, go for it. But anyway, that's all I have for today. If you guys would like to do so, you can follow me on Twitter at ViridianCurve30, and you can also click on a link down in the About section to go to my YouTube channel, where I am definitely going to be posting this up onto there. And if you guys like this content, please do consider following the channel, as I would be greatly appreciated. But anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. Have yourselves a great day, and thanks for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow because of my new streaming schedule. I plan on streaming on Saturdays, Mondays, and Wednesdays from 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 11 p.m. So if you guys want to check out any other content that I'm going to be producing, you can check me out at those times. I just wanted to kind of do this, but I'm starting my official schedule tomorrow. So, thank you guys. I will see you all tomorrow evening with another game. Probably going to be playing something else, but that's about it. Have yourselves a great one.